Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shadow Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, I was talking to a neighbor about getting some windshield wipers fixed on my van. So that's where we're at. That's what was taking so long. That's what put us off schedule today. Uh, Not getting full volume here. What's going on? Well, there, that ought to do it. All right, there we go. Got some happy birthday shout outs. Today's Thursday, September the 8th, 2022. Happy birthday shout outs to David Vasquez, Sean Turner, Dave Prost, and Jackeline Zelaya. There you go. So without further ado, here's a birthday song for the four of you. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Dave. Hey, Sean. Hey, David. Hey, yard, it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, you're 1 year older today, so I'll celebrate a happy birthday day today. Hey, David. Hey, Sean. Hey, Dave. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, yard, it's your birthday today. So, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. I said it's your happy birthday day today. Okay, hey. All right, all right. Got them Shin Show fans out there. Mary Majaducon Jalbuna, Victoria Kesler, Richie Hmarito, Diana Gray, Doug Gravel, and a.k.a. Steve Clary, and Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley. And I'm hoping Lori will tune in. I haven't seen her on here yet. She's not on there. Blah, 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 blah. I do have a friend. She might be here. It would be Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper. Yep, yep, yeah. All right. Okie dokie, okie dokie chokie. How about a weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area? Today's weather forecast is going to be brought to you by, oh man, today's uh, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. Yes, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet is a wonderful, wonderful place to go and purchase goodies and all kinds of items. Yep, that's right, all kinds of items. You can get over there at the resale shop and foster care, Helping Hands and Foster Care Closet, 416 South 5th Street, St. Charles, Missouri. What was I going to say about that? Oh, yeah, go on in, say hi to Bev and Tim. All right, well, alrighty then. Let's see, it's 84 degrees out there today. Sunshine, ball. Lots of sunshine, slight breeze, not too much, not too little, not too little, and not too much. And then for the remainder of the day, we're going to have, well, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the day's weather. It's not doing so good. Hey, oh, that's why I run hourly and not weekly. There, now then. Aha, whoops, that ain't it either. Blink, close that. 10 days. That's what we want. Aha, now we're back on the right track. Sorry. I'm going to give you 5 days of this 10-day forecast because, well, 10 gets to stretching it out. And you know, if you watched my show, the weather that I report today may change tomorrow. So anyway, it's overnight with low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit, winds and variable east to southeast at about 5 miles per hour. Then for Friday, September the 9th, we're going to have sunny skies. That's right, mainly sunny skies. High temperatures around 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then a few clouds overnight with low temperatures dipping down to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable east to southeast at about 6 miles per hour. Saturday, September the 10th, mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, with stray showers or thunderstorms possible. High temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for overnight, partly cloudy skies, low temperatures near 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable south at about 5 miles per hour. Sunday, September the 11th, showers in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon. High temperatures near 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain only about 30%. Mostly clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Monday, September 12th, partly cloudy skies. High temperatures around 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Few passing clouds overnight. Low temperatures of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast, Tuesday, September the 13th, mainly sunny skies. High temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest and about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable. So that wraps up your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Now, I'm thinking there's a birthday coming up on that day. Is that right? Oh, see, I don't even have it on there. My daddy's birthday is coming up sometime this week. So, I got to be prepared for that. For sure. All righty then. That's our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right. Laurie, there she is. She's the hip hop thumper bunny rabbit. She just showed on you. She's jumped on you and chimed in for the day. Laurie Moore, a.k.a. Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper. You. All righty. What are we going to do? We got the weather forecast knocked out of the way. Did you notice, Laurie? I've got my new post put up for my roommate prospects. That's right. It's that time again. My roommate for the past 2.5 years, I guess, is ready to move on. So we're going to go ahead and try to find somebody new. Hopefully, we get somebody that can move in here and jostle me around because I've got to jump on. It's a bedtime thing. I got to go to bed. I got to be put to bed. Not that I got to go to. I can't just jump on the bed. I got to go to bed. And so he gave me the go ahead to jump on trying to find somebody new. And so I done that. I got my insurance claim taken care of on the vehicle. That was all taken care of today. Did not get my wheelchair picked out. Do you know how hard it is to pick out a wheelchair? It is very, very hard. Reposted it. Yes, you did. That's right. You saw it. You reposted it. I remember because I saw your name on the list of reposters, and I certainly do appreciate that because, well, it's one of those things you don't. If I don't get it spread all over the place, well, you know how that goes. You just more eyes on it, the better off I'll be. Lisa Foster, she told me about somebody. I checked it out. Well, that's not going to work out. Naomi, that was her name. Not going to work out. She said she's got someplace to live. She's happy with where she's at. And so, sounds like a plan, don't you know? All righty then. She reminds me of Happy from the fantastic TV series Scorpion. Anyway, there we go. What are we going to do? How about, what do you want? What do you want me to do here, Lori? Give me something to do. Because, well, only 9 minutes into the show and I wasn't going to do TV Grandpa already. Singing a song. Well, thanks for that suggestion. I would have never thought of that. She didn't say it. You can keep help. Must be your singing loud. Yeah, there you go. Keep help. The other day, that was kind of really funny because the other day in the show, whenever I said I was going to sing another song, you skipped out. And it was like I come back from the song and no more Thumper. She done gone, hopped off the air. She's like, can't handle it no more. That's right, I do sing too much. I sing all the time. And not only that, I do whistle. I mean, I've got to be driving people nuts. I don't know if you can hear it. I got to chirp it in here somewhere. A nice little cricket. And I love crickets, and I like to have a lucky cricket in the house. Oh, the phone. Yeah, that's what I blamed it on. You know I did. I was like, couldn't have been my singing voice. It had to be that phone. She said her phone skipped out on her, so she's having illin with that phone. It's a phone company or whatever. It's not a very high uh, volume provider. I don't think they have enough towers here and there to really run up good phone service. But that's how it goes. See, mine today, my computer. I have to call. That's why I needed to call today, AT&T, and tell them to come out and give me a new Wi-Fi tower because I keep getting kicked off the air, kicked on the air, kicked off the air, kicked on the air, kicked off the air. It's a real battle. It's a struggle. Alrighty then. Well, let's see, my friends. Welcome to the show that never ends and never ends. Step inside for the ride. That sticks. That's song lyrics from Grand Illusion. There it is. Welcome to the Grand Illusion. Come on in and see what is happening. Pay the price, get your tickets for the show. The stage is set and the band starts playing. Suddenly you're hearing a pounding, wishing sincerely you were a star. But don't be fooled by the radio, the TV, or the magazines. They show you photographs of how your life should be, but they're really just someone else's fantasy. So if you think your life is complete confusion because you never win the game, just remember that it's a grand illusion. And deep inside, we're all the same. We're all the same. So if you think your life's complete confusion because your neighbor's got it made, just remember that that's a grand illusion. And deep inside, we're all the same. America's plus competition. Join us in our blind ambition. Get yourself a brand new motor car. Someday soon, we'll stop a pounding, stop and ponder what on earth this spell we're under. We made the grade, and still we wonder who we are, who we are. That sticks. I just, and I know I didn't do justice for sticks, but hey, you know what I'm saying. We didn't do justice for sticks, but hey, I'll do what I can do, and if I can't do it, I'll whistle. You know what I found today? I could whistle with these teeth in if I can get my mouth wet enough. There you go. Little macaroni for you, don't you know? Speaking of macaroni, I ain't had macaroni and cheese in such a long time. That sounds really good. I think I'd like to have me some crab. macaroni and cheese. Yep, there ain't nothing better than that gooey cheese melting down over them hot noodles. Mm-mm. As long as everything's covered well, you got your cheese and your butter, and the smell, the smell. Can't just walk by a dish of macaroni and cheese and not got to get the feeling to have some. There you go. Sorry, that was a impromptu commercial for Kraft macaroni and cheese. Do-do-do-do-do. Well. What should we sing next? There's got to be a song out there for me. I was listening to one of my shows from a year ago, and about the same date a year ago, and guess what? I was singing the same stupid songs. I was the same exact songs, and so that's why I threw sticks in there because, well, I don't sing sticks very often, and sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't. How did I do there, Lori? Did I give sticks some justice, or did I just butcher up their song for them? You never can tell. I like that feedback. That's me. I like the feedback. Do. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, I done good. Well, cool. I love to hear the good feedback. Even if you said I done bad, I'd still sing. That's just the way I am. I'm a singer. I wish I could find that. It was a cartoon. The character's name was Owl Jolson. He was a little hoot owl, and he sang a song I love to sing. And let me see if I song lyrics I love to sing. There it is, right there. It is Al Jolson that done the song. I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I love to sing about the sky up blue or cheap or two. Anything with a swing or two, a tuna. I love you. Oh, I love to sing. I love to sing. Give me a song about the son of a gun and the wind and down her wrong. He went and done her wrong. Oh, but keep it clean with cottage smile by the waterfall. Mm. And Saba that will trouble to a bluebird's call. I love to, I love to sing. Oh yeah, I love to sing. I was born a singing fool. Da 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 da. Oh, Major Bowie is gonna stop me. He's gonna spot me. And I got through Yale with a balloon. Da 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 da. Oh, microphones got me. I love to sing. I love to wake up with a song in my mouth full of and a wave a flag with a cheer for Uncle Sammy and another for my mammy. I love to sing that sweetest song, that swingingest, hottest, swingingest, sweetest song of bell ringingest song. I love to sing. I love to sing. All right, there you go. About the moon and the June and the spring. I just love that cartoon. It was so funny. That little owl was up there on the. His mom and dad had taught him how to be a choir. Was trying to get him to sing into the choir with the family, so that they could be a family group, and he just couldn't do it. It was like they wanted him to sing soprano or something. And he would sing like this, which, wasn't conclusive with what his style was. And so when he was on that show, the judges were letting him go. They were enjoying it. Mom and Papa Owl got there. They were about to yank him off the stage. And then they saw the judges singing. Then they saw him singing. And so he jumped on there and the Papa Owl got up there and says, "Go on and sing Sing about your moon and your June and your spring. Yes, go on, sing. Sing it the way you want to really bring it. Yeah, sing it. So anyway, it was cool. And it's a real cool cartoon. I remember the good old. I think it was probably a Harvey's classic, Harvey's cartoon. With the bunny and the. I was an alto. That's what most guys are. Well, an alto. You were an alto. Most guys are tenors, and that was my problem. I was an alto. I had to sit with the girls in school. They have soprano and alto, uh, tenor, baritone, and bass. And now I'm bass. But when I was a kid in school, I was an alto. And they wanted me to go, of course, and sing at the Christmas pageant. And I was embarrassed, because, well, a boy who sang alto, no, I just wouldn't do it. And they wanted me to sing. And then they gave me a trio. I was going to get to sing with two girls. But still, I would have been the boy between the two girls, and we all would have been singing a alto song. Janie, Jeannie, oh, what was the girl's name? Garland. Yeah, Jeannie Garland. And that's funny because Judy Garland, this girl could do Judy Garland's voice completely, and her name was Jeannie Garland. She was good. That's for sure. She done somewhere where the bluebirds fly so high, somewhere over the rainbow, somewhere high. I'll fly over the rainbow, me oh my. My dog Toto will go with me till the witch tries to take him away. I'll hate the wicked witch. I'll squish her with my house today. Somewhere over the rain. That's not exactly the words for that song. I think it goes a little different anyway. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere far. Bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? That it? All right, all right. All right, here we go. Daddy sing bakes, Mama sing dinner, and his little brother just joined right in there. In that circle, Lord, in that circle in the sky, and that circle be unbroken, Lord, in that circle, by and by, I'll be unbroken till we cross over to Jordan in the skies, in the sky. All right, sorry. I digress. All right, yeah, I better go ahead and do the Bible, or not the Bible, the Shin Show kids. TV Grandpa, that's it. That's it. TV Grandpa, hey kids. It's time for another bedtime story with TV Grandpa. So, like I said, jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is just about to lull you off to sleep. Now I know my grandson Oliver, he's not out there and available to listen to TV Grandpa right now because he's in school. That's right, he's in school, and I love it. He's having fun. It's his first year at preschool, pre-K. So first year, it should be his only year before pre-K. Don't you know? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you know you are a shooting star? Don't you know that's who you are? Well, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. We could do that one, Rapunzel. Maybe, maybe we will. We'll try. We'll find it. Oh, there she is. Rapunzel from the Brothers Grimm. There once was a man and a woman who had long in vain wished for a child. At length, the woman hoped that God was about to grant her desires. These people had a little window at the back of their house, and from which a splendid garden could be seen next door, which was full of the most beautiful flowers and herbs. It was, however, surrounded by a high wall, and no one dared to go into it because it belonged to an enchantress. That's another name for a witch, folks, who had great powers and was dread, dreaded by all the world. Well, one day the woman was standing by this window and she looked down into the garden when she saw a bed which was planted with the most beautiful uh, Rapunzels, and it looked so fresh and green that she longed for it and had the greatest desire to eat some. Well, this desire increased every day, and as she knew that she could not get any of it, it got worse and worse. Oh, she pined away and she looked pale and miserable. Then her husband was alarmed and asked, "What aileth thee, dear wife?" "Oh," she said, "if I can't get some of them Rapunzels over there, which is in the garden behind our house, to eat, I shall die." Well, the man, who loved his wife very much, thought sooner than later, and so he went, and rather than let his wife die, he jumped the fence and he went over there and he got her some of them Rapunzels. And he brought them back and she fixed them up and she was just munching away on them, and she had got to where she really enjoyed them. Well, the second or third trip over, the husband was caught by the enchantress, or witch to you and me. Well, the witch, she was very upset that her Rapunzels were being eaten or stolen and then eaten. And so she said, "Well, when this baby is born, you can name it Rapunzel because that is the fruit that, the plants that you have taken, but your child shall be mine." And she said, "What?" She said, "Oh, yeah, your child will be mine." So the man, in his terror, consented to everything. And when the woman was brought to bed, the enchantress appeared at once, gave the child the name of Rapunzel, and took it away with her. Well, Rapunzel grew into the most beautiful child in the sun, beneath the sun. When she was 12 years old, the enchantress shut her into a tall tower which lay in the forest and had neither stairs nor door. But quite at the top was a little window. When the enchantress wanted to go in, she placed herself beneath it and she cried out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Well, Rapunzel had magnificent long hair, just kind of like Tangled, if you've seen the movie Tangled. So anyway, it was like fine spun gold. And when she heard the voice of the enchantress, she unfastened her hair and her braids, and tressed, she fastened her hair into braids, and she threw them out the window and down and around on the hooks of the window above. And when the hair fell 20 ells down, and the enchantress climbed up by it, and after a year or two, it came to pass that the king's son, he rode through the forest and went by the tower. Then he heard a song, which was so charming that he stood still and listened. This was Rapunzel, who in her solitude passed her time in letting her sweet voice resound, while the king's son wanted to climb up to her and look for the door of the tower, but none was to be found. He rode home, but the singing had so deeply launched a torch within him that he came back every day and went out to the forest and listened to it once again. Well, one time, standing behind a tree, he saw the enchantress or the witch come there, and he heard her cry out, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Then Rapunzel let down the braids of her hair, and the witch climbed up to her. Now, if that is the ladder by which one mounts, I will for once try my fortune. So he, the next day, went, and it began to grow dark. And he went to the tower, and he cried out, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Immediately he fell down. Uh, Immediately the hair fell down, and the king's son climbed up. At first, Rapunzel was terribly frightened when a man such as her eyes had never seen came through her window. But the king's son began to talk to her quite like a friend, and told her that his heart had been so stirred that he had no rest, and he had been forced to see her. Then Rapunzel lost her fear, and when he asked her if she would take him for her husband, and she saw that he was young and handsome, she thought, he will love me more than the old dame Goleth does. And so she said, yes. And she laid her hand in his hand. She said, I will gladly and willingly go away with thee, but I do not know how to get down. Bring with thee a skin of milk every time that you come, and I will weave a ladder with it. And when that is ready, I will come and climb down, and you will take me to your house, and away we will ride. And so she did. She worked at it, and she took the skin of milk every time, and she braided and weaved and braided that skin into a ladder, nice long ladder. Well, he uh, then the wicked witch, she found out what Rapunzel was doing, and she cut her hair right off of her head so that he could not climb up. And then she wrapped them twice around her left hand, seized a pair of scissors with her right, and snipped, snap. They were cut off, and the lovely braids lay on the ground. And she was so politeless that she took poor Rapunzel into a desert where she had to live in great grief and misery. Well, the king's son wouldn't let that go. He found her, he located her, and he found his way to Rapunzel. And once he did find her, they were married, and they lived happily ever after. And that, my kids, is the story of Rapunzel. Yes, Gramps. Yeah, that's me. Grampus. TV Grandpa, that is. Alrighty then. Hey, it looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Our Daily Bread is a reading program. It's a booklet, and well, I read from it each and every day on another little show I do called The Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is Proverbs 3 through 5 and 2 Corinthians 1. So if you would like to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 to get your daily reading of the Bible, that's what we will be reading today. All right, hey, there you go. And if you don't have a daily bread, you can usually pick one up at your church. If you can't find one at your church, well, go online, throw them a little donation, read the daily devotion, which would be building the house. And that would be a wonderful, wonderful thing to do, build a house, especially one like they built here. It was 178,926 square feet. Now, this was a huge house. It was built back in the 1800s. And there was a company that built 32 bricks a day. And the house took about, 6 years to build? think it was 6 years. And boy, I tell you what, it was the Biltmore Estates in Asheville, North Carolina. So there you have it. So today's insights, and just figure if it took them 6 days to build that, 6 years to build that house, what's it going to take to build Jesus, the house God's building for us when Jesus returns? Well, we're going to read that right here, right now. Matthew 6:13-20. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, Who do people say the Son of Man is? They replied, Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. But what about you? He asked. What do you say? And who do you say I am? Simon Peter, he answered, You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. When Jesus replied, Blessed you are, Simon, son of Jonah, and for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be lost in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Well, they didn't go into the house and talk about how big that house was going to be. But there's room for everybody. There's room for you and room for me. So come on and join me. Join me. And we'll all have a wonderful time in heaven up above, in our room of our own, in the house of God. Amen. Amen. Streets are paved with gold, and the rivers are flowing free. And they're cleaner than clean can be. No more fluoride in my teeth, you see, because, well, that's another way the government wants to poison you. They're trying. The fluoride that they use in the water that they try to make sound like such a good deal. We're going to put some fluoride in your water for you. It's supposed to be good for your teeth, right? Wrong. The fluoride that they're using is a grade of fluoride which is a byproduct of fertilizer plants. Yep, that's what it is. Fertilizer plant byproduct. And so you're not supposed to consume fluoride from the inside out. Fluoride is the outside protection for your teeth. The inside of your teeth are not fluoride. They're actually bone. They're just coated with a solid protection on the outside. That's why you brush your teeth with fluoride. And they tell you, do not swallow the toothpaste. Well, there you go. Do not swallow the toothpaste, which has got fluoride in it. So why in the world would you want somebody to add fluoride to your water? Go figure. Or don't. All right. Hey, that looks like it. That looks like all. That looks like the end. Okay, I got one more song for you, though. And it goes, hello, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. All right. Hey, folks. Hey, that's been the Shen Show. I have been enjoying your host, Endo Briscoe. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me again tomorrow because, well, hey, me and Thumper will be here. Now, how about you? All right. All right. God bless y'all. See you later, Lori. Love you. Bye.